See, yeah.
So, good to see you.
Doug
Excellent.
Leckrider.
God,
Thank
this
you.
is fabulous.
Lonnie Luther.
Yes,
He's
good to see you.
glad to meet you.
Excellent.
Yes, sir.
So wanted to come out and meet with our incredible ag leaders, and Jeremy Chris and his team had a great set of questions and thoughts and recommendations that are all things the council can and should be doing.
But we really appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
A lot of times in the Ag Reserve, we have some programs that are a little more complicated, take a little bit more background. So this was a really good opportunity today to focus on some of those background issues.
Why can't the county government follow the lead of the state of Maryland and suspend the fuel energy tax that Montgomery County imposes?
Of course, you know, with the energy crisis that we're seeing, I mean, anything that we can do would be a tremendous help, because it's, you know, I talk to people that are well into their 70s and 80s and say they haven't seen anything like this in the agricultural community in their life.
The most important part of the Ag Reserve for all residents to understand is that the Ag Reserve is not just for farmers, it's for everyone.
In terms of the amenities of open space, in terms of being able to buy local product close to where you live.
Agriculture, using the land for farming, is the biggest bang for the buck.
Absolutely.
When it comes to protecting the environment. These guys, the one thing that they protect all the time is soil, because God's not making any more soil.
Yep.
So they're very protective of it, and literally I think that's the best way to look forward to get, if you put a 500-acre farm in preservation where it's only going to be agriculture, not rooftops, you get a huge bang for the buck environmentally when you do that.
Thank goodness that the ag zone has pretty much stayed intact all these years.
Yep.
Because if landowners or speculators get an idea that things are going to change,
Right.
then the price of ag land would just go out of sight. Because if it breaks and they think they can do something different, something better, yeah, that'll be the end of farmland, buying farmland for farmers anyway.
The acreage of land here in our ag reserve, each acre that disappears is acreage that we can't produce food on.
That's right.
And everybody wants these open spaces because it's easy to put something there, whether it's housing or shopping centers or solar panels or whatever, but we need to preserve what we have already preserved and keep it for the next 3 generations if we can.
How's the workforce issue? I know every industry is getting hit hard.
Right here at Butler's, we have over 200 employees when it comes to our busy time.
Right.
A lot of that is a lot of it's part-time young kids in the community that we want to help out. So yeah, we're challenged with, obviously Montgomery County minimum wage going up.
Yep.
So we balance between the young kid, and it was their responsibilities to teach these children how to work, and but as that goes up, it's like employers are going to take a lot less of a risk on these young employees. So while the community is still super important and having them involved, we're shifting a little bit more, trying to find more adults.
We're weeks away from starting a retirement plan for our employees. A couple of years ago, we started a health care plan, anybody who wanted in. So we're trying to be more competitive as our business grows to offer those packages, because there's an expectation now, it seems like.
The situation in Ukraine, they're expecting, tens of thousands of refugees. And all these folks are going to get temporary work status. And so that could be an opportunity in the short term, win-win, helping folks who are overwhelmed, exhausted, looking for work. And there could be a nice connection there.
Hey Gabe, I'd like to mention something about everyone you see here. Every single person here is on some board or committee in the county, volunteering to help not just agriculture but other stuff.
The thing that had really helped Montgomery County just thrive in the agriculture area is the Office of Ag. If we haven't had Jeremy and Mike, I mean, they are our closest allies. I mean, they do the heavy lifting for us, putting all this stuff together.
We're going to rely heavily on the institutional knowledge that you all bring to sort of educate the new council, and I think we should get on the books right away, and I mean right away, like January. Having, just doing a little bit of a field trip, it would be good for them to meet with you all and hear what I'm hearing right now.
Well, I think it's always good for any elected official to come out and meet with the farmer at the farm, really have, on hands experience and knowledge of what the farmers deal with on a daily basis.
Because you have to come out and see it, feel it, talk to folks, not on a Zoom, not in a in an office in Rockville, but out here. It's just a different feel and a different environment.
Absolutely.
That seeing your face and actual council members' face, it's kind of what's the old saying, you go straight to the boss.
Right.
When you
That's
get
right.
something
That's
done.
right. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to thank you for
Yeah.
coming, and I want to tell you before you leave,
Yeah.
be aware that Montgomery County has some of the most innovative farmers. When you leave this county and meet some people in the rest of the state, hold your head up.
Right.
Some of the greatest innovations in farming have come right from this county, and it's something to be proud of.